I lost my center job last year for giving a student one ugly knock. His motives are to always spoil and mess up games.
If you're not careful in a center and you go and knock a student, that will be the end of you.
Yeah.
I also believe that after every 2 years, probably you should change center.
I got to the point
Vietnam.
of like I feel like punching the kid, like then the kid ran away.
I want to state emphatically that no foreign teacher will try to beat a kid.
There are kids in class who intentionally they just want to destroy the entire class, the entire lesson. They will just be making noise and hitting the table, showing you fuck you and laughing. Yes, they will just be laughing and all that. So sometimes such kids, I just become very angry.
Hello guys, welcome to another exciting edition of the podcast with Chris. Chris, what's up?
I'm good.
Hey, now you have a dread.
this dread.
Money come.
This is not dread. This is messy hair.
Messy hair.
Yeah, the hair is just messy.
But this is intentional. You've intentionally done this. I can see.
It's just messy. It's just messy. Yeah.
And now you have this outfit too. This is for rich guys, you know.
Yeah. This is for rich guys. Hey, man. Oh, no.
You are the guys living in abroad. Or you guys are living in abroad. For me, we are only living in Vietnam. You are living in abroad. Hey, man. You are living the Vietnam dream. The Vietnam dream. Man. Okay, guys. So today we are going to talk about a reaction to a very important and sensitive topic. Now, over the weekend, I interviewed one Vietnamese. She's my TA. And she made a very valid point that foreign teachers should stop beating Vietnamese kids.
If you are a teacher, you will not hit the student.
Okay.
There are lots of parents very angry with the teacher if they have hit the student or only touch the student.
And the video went viral and people have been talking about it. So today we're going to share our own opinion of that story, and then we'll also read what people shared with regards to foreign teachers beating Vietnamese kids. Now, to start with, let me make a very important point that in Vietnam, they don't beat kids.
Okay.
As long as the parents can beat their kids. Parents, they is that beating? That's not beating. What how do you call it? There's a name for it. Discipline. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yes. Vietnamese parents discipline their kids very much.
Yeah.
But in Vietnam, especially in schools, there's a ban on the beating, or maybe discipline is the wrong word, on the beating of kids. But you can discipline them.
Yeah, you have to discipline them. We have punish and rewards.
Good.
When a child does something good, you have to reward the kid. When the kid does something wrong, you have to punish the kid.
Exactly. So let's draw where let's draw the thin line. So the thin line is that you can punish students,
yes,
but you can't beat them,
yes,
or you shouldn't beat them.
You shouldn't beat them.
You can't beat them.
Or beating is not the option to punish a kid in Vietnam.
Good.
Yes.
Good. And one of the teachers told me that I never knew that. You know, Vietnamese also used to beat their students like we did in Africa. In Africa, those times beat you 35 kg. It's not the same thing existed in Vietnam.
No. It's only in Africa that we beat kids. Like the last time
a teacher told me that Vietnamese also used to beat their kids like that.
They don't beat them all. They just do something like
no. He said they were using rod to beat them. I mean, one of the teachers told me
like lashes.
Yes, like in Africa. I was surprised. I was teaching and we were talking about grade 9, and I asked the teacher, so do you beat them? And he said, yes, we used to beat them with canes, but now it's been now there's a ban. So that was when I realized that yes, so they were also beating the kids.
Because I've seen also a TA using a stick or something like a cane to just lash the kid.
Yeah.
But in Africa, the way teachers passionately beat kids is different from Vietnam.
The teacher is saying they used to have the same system here.
Really?
Yes, where teachers, they carry canes and rods and they cane, like they will lash you. I was really surprised, honestly. I was like, really? He said, yes.
Wow.
Yes, we used to also beat them, like we can even kick them. I was like, really?
Really?
So
Then
now,
how come they stopped all this?
because the world is moving at a very fast pace. So the same way in Africa now is forbidden to beat a student.
But they
the
still
same in
beat.
Vietnam. Oh no, occasionally.
They won't even listen.
Occasionally, but 5 years ago when I was in Vietnam, a teacher went to beat a kid and they can arrest you. I saw a teacher being arrested for beating. Yes, in Ghana.
In Ghana.
I saw a teacher being dragged. Like the parents came and he was called to the headmaster, and the headmaster told him that I've asked you not to beat the kid. So now explain to her, why did you beat him in the school?
Okay.
Yeah, so-
maybe it got to a point where the teacher beat the kid and it caused a problem on the kid.
So
it
now
caused
listen,
a
the
kind of
rule back in Ghana is that if you want to beat a kid, you need to go to the headmaster, report, sign an undertaking, and the headmaster will grant you an approval of beating the kid. They say I think it shouldn't be more than 3 strokes.
Oh.
Yeah, and there are a lot of, so you won't do that because it's a long procedure. But we still have adamant teachers who occasionally will go and beat. But
my headmaster was telling me, beat them.
yes, you can
beat them.
You can beat. You see, but if there is a problem, you handle it alone.
Oh, okay.
If
Yes,
there is any problem, the headmaster.
That's why I'm saying
don't
that
know.
maybe the teacher beat the kid to the point where it got into a problem. Maybe he just slashed the kid and
If you
it
beat a
caused
kid
a harm or something.
and the kid goes to tell the father or the mother, and the mother doesn't reason that, oh, he was only trying to discipline my kid, and comes to the school, whether it goes to, they will take action against you.
Oh, okay.
And if you also beat a kid and leave a mark on the kid, they will take action
Maybe
against
it's in
you.
the cities, but in the villages.
Well, whatever. But in Vietnam, it is strictly against. And
Okay.
now, this TA also warned that teachers are beating kids. Foreign teachers should stop beating
Beating
kids
kids.
because the parents are not very happy. Why are you talking to teacher like that? Why are you talking to her like that? Why? Why do you talk to teacher like that? Now, I want to state emphatically that no foreign teacher would try to beat a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe.
For no reason.
For-
Unless the teacher is provoked,
It's not even for no reason. Every teacher will try to discipline
the kid.
the kid. Maybe in the act of disciplining, you see, there's a thin line.
He used emotions.
Exactly.
He added emotions.
And then you add emotions.
to beat the kids. Oh.
Have you ever been in that soup before?
Yes.
A kid provoking
I
you
got to the
in
point
Vietnam.
of I feel like punching the kid. Then the kid ran away. But
what did that kid do?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But I got to a point where I was very angry, to the point that I was just moving. These kids, they like touching your buttocks. Like they just
Your
like
backside.
touching your buttocks. Yeah, they would just hit your buttocks. So I was going. He came to hit it, and I turned. Then he ran. Said, sorry. He ran away. And sometimes there are kids in class who intentionally they just want to destroy the entire class, the entire lesson. They will just be making noise and hitting the table, showing you fuck you and laughing. Yes, they will just be laughing and all that. So sometimes such kids, I just become very angry. Wow.
You call them to come, they won't come. When they see you coming to punish them, they run away.
Especially with those who are in grade 5. But for the kids, for the grade 1, grade 2, normal. But for the grade 5, when they do that, I get very angry.
So how do you manage such case?
You just have to throw your emotions aside. You just put your emotions aside and just keep doing your work. And when I'm doing that, it means that those kids, I have different methods. Sometimes I discipline them. I call them to come and stand beside me whilst I'm teaching. So we all teach. So sometimes I give you the stick to point, then we all teach. So when in that case, he wouldn't get the chance to be a part.
Yes.
So sometimes I call such a kid, come, let's teach.
Yes.
Then it will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have this class, grade 5 class, where about 4 of the students were just troublesome. Like they were troublesome students. Like for them, nothing will stop them. No punishment can tear them from. And those 4 boys can destroy the entire class of about 40 students. They can destroy it.
Yes.
And it went on and on. Sometimes I'll be chasing them and they'll be running. Sit down. Sit down. Hey, give it to her. Come on. Give it to her. Now, everybody sit down. Sit down. Sit down. So, what I did was that, like, just like you did, now I had to apportion rows. So, my laptop pointing to the next one. Now, I give one student that position. So that when I come, that student will sit on the teacher's chair. And what he'll be doing is, the next slide, he will point. Another boy too, now I also gave him chalk.
Chalk, yes.
So he is in charge of awarding marks. So now if you get, if team A get the marks, he will write. The next point, who was a bit stout now, he was in charge of controlling the student from talking. So now he was now the class monitor. He would just be stand there. Then if you talk, then you will go. He went to the student again. Now was down beating his colleagues. Why are you talking? He was like, really? And now the class became silent.
When you assign roles, it works really well.
I think that is so far by far the best method. But there are other methods to control the case, like some of the methods are number one is eye contact. When a particular student is misbehaving, you just have to just open the eyes and look at look into the eyeballs.
You know, when you are speaking in public, people say you have to look on their heads, not these kids. You don't look on their look at their eyeballs. Sometimes I can be teaching, I can look at their eyeballs. Even if it's 40 students, I'll look at every student's eye. When you look at, you see that when the student is misbehaving, then you look at the eyeball. Now, even if he or she is not reciting what you are saying, she will start talking. Because she said, teacher is looking at me.
That is one very important point. And there's another point too is in my secondary school, high school, when you have kids disturbing and misbehaving, one thing that also works very well is changing the sitting positions. They mostly come to class seated with their friends. Now, one of my punishment to the kids is that when they come, I tell them, you are free to sit wherever you like. But if you misbehave, if you don't pay attention, I will change you. And when you change them, it really goes into their bones and arteries. Like they really feel that pain.
I've used it before.
Changing their sitting positions. It really works. The next thing is for the extreme kids is that if we're a boy, you go and sit with a girl. And that really kills them. I don't know what is wrong. No, I just don't know why.
Sitting position, the girls and the boys.
I don't know why they don't want to mingle. It's like it's abomination. It's like it's illegal. Like why should a boy sit with a girl? And when they sit with it, they'll be crying. They'll be crying like, and they will never respond to even you again. They'll be quiet.
That's a form of discipline.
That is one of the things. One of the punishment I give to my worst student, very worst. If we're a boy, I'll move you, go and sit with a girl. And you see, now they will turn their chest like this. The boy doesn't want the girl to sit. I'm like, really? I'm like, what an F? Like, what was wrong? But it's one of the best tools to use to, to discipline your kids when they go extreme. And my last very worst is that what's the word? I take withdrawal. Yes, that's the word I want to use. Withdrawal. I withdraw you. Very extreme kids. I'll withdraw you alone. And then I'll bring you a seat. I'll give you one seat in front. And you will sit alone. That is the worst of the worst upon worst case. So I try diverse ways. And there's also the strategy of using the point system in the primary school. You can now group them into points. Team A, Team B, Team C. And then you award points.
I deduct marks.
Good.
That one.
So if the kids are talking, you deduct marks, and it also works. But it works for a period, for a certain time. After a certain time, it doesn't work again. The kids are like, this teacher, you always come, you write point. You don't give us
nothing. There's nothing in the voice.
You don't give us anything.
You can use it for a while, but not every day.
With time, it fades out. With time, the kids they get used to the strategy. Then the other point too is giving stickers
Yeah.
and gifts. Like you can buy. We have this thing.
You give it to the most quiet person in the class. Maybe if the child is disciplined, you say take.
So they have a $1 branded $1, or let me say, like
a sticker. Yeah,
the stickers, money like $1. Like they intentionally make it.
Yeah, $1.
You give to the kids and they really appreciate it. Stickers, BTS stickers. I mean, anything nice, toys, and you give to the well-behaved, those who are responding.
Yeah.
You give it to them
as a reward.
As a reward to entice others to also keep quiet.
Yeah.
So these are a lot of strategies you can use, and it depends on the kind of student, the age, the class, whether they are high school, whether they are primary, whether they are kids.
Sticker. No, really. For them, it means when you use sticker on them, Vietnamese, even when they are grown-ups, they still like the sticker rewards.
Yes.
It's not about the sticker you are giving to, but it's about telling the entire students that this child is like behaving well.
Yeah,
they like it,
and that's the point I'm saying, that some instances it will work, other instances it will not work.
It will not work
because I have some high school kids. I thought they never wanted stickers. By the day I took out stickers, they all wanted stickers.
Yeah.
There are other high schools you go and take stickers. They're like, this teacher, what the fuck?
Like they'll be like, what the fuck?
In one class, a kid took in grade 6, so took the sticker and dashed it to her friends.
Wow.
So you come say get the stickers, and then I'll see that those who are not participating, the girls, they will bring stickers themselves to the class. The brilliant students were now getting the stickers, and then they'll give it to those who are not participating. But I'm rather giving the stickers for them to also try to see so they can get stickers. But they will take it and dash it. I'm like, what the fuck? What's the sense of
I was once giving stickers, and someone also brought out his own stickers.
Exactly.
And he started sharing the stickers.
Man,
if you have stickers, I also have stickers.
Now, even the stamp that sometimes I stamp in the some people bring their stamps.
Yes.
This case, oh my god, these kids are something. But
else.
In all of this, you need to know all these methods to be able to navigate your way through it, and have a good class. Else you have a messed up class. And I must say, this is one of the biggest problems of a lot of teachers in diaspora, especially in Vietnam. In America, class management, if it takes like 75% of your teaching time.
Yeah.
If you can't control your class, whatever you
do. And mostly it happens in the public schools.
Exactly. That's why we're talking. It also happens in private schools, in centers. There are teachers who have gotten used to the center student that now they go to class, they teach, and a teacher complained to me that the kids don't listen to me.
Okay.
And it's that the TA has collaborated with the kids to be on my neck. Now they only listen to the TA. They don't listen to me.
It's not easy.
People are really suffering. So I mean, we posted a video, and there's been a number of reactions with people sharing their opinions on what happened. I have a funny encounter of a student I had to beat with a cane. Yes, and I regret it. I went to teach in the morning. I went to sleep in the school's clinic. So the school resumes at 2. Now there were these students from the secondary schools. They knew the foreign teacher was there. At around 1:30, about 30 minutes to 2, these students will come and be banging my door, like bing, 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 where I was sleeping.
You say stop, they say no.
Oh, they don't even care. Run away.
They say run.
Come back. Run away.
They say no.
Man, I'm trying to catch a little sleep so I can come and teach in the afternoon.
Yeah, the nap.
Run away.
You just catch one. Okay,
just took my belt. And one time when he came, I followed him and I'm like, shoo. And I regretted it because
but if you have not done that in that case, what would you have done without a belt?
I don't know what I would have done. I just don't know. That was what I did.
Because
I was even fortunate the guy was in the secondary school. Where I don't teach there.
Yeah.
If I was a teacher there, it was a different story. But secondary school, I teach in the primary school, and the kid moved from the secondary school to the primary school to come and disturb me. And that was what saved me a bit. But at least they complained to my boss. They called me. The principal had to call me to come and explain why I did that. A whole lot of. I'm like, but so don't do it.
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, find a way not to beat them. And there was a day, there are some of the kids, they will be disturbing, and sometimes you take a book and
Yeah.
You know, once they report you, you'll be in trouble. Now,
Yeah.
a friend of mine, so these are some reactions. I have not sought their opinions to put this on, so I wouldn't mention their name, you know. But he's a teacher in Vietnam. He said, I'm not alone, no. I nearly bite a student. Is it bite or bit? I nearly bit a student. It's past, so it's
Okay, well,
bit.
yeah. It should be bit.
I nearly bit a student. This 5 years kid will always run to my table to show me his ugly anus as the class is ongoing. He does that intermittently. The whole class will lose focus and be laughing uncontrollably. I became extremely furious. I said to myself that the next time he comes to do that again, I will either kick him or bite him. But fortunately for me, he didn't come again.
Run away.
And you can't catch him. And if you try for and
teacher.
We'll come and show the anus to you. And when that happens, they will lose. Because all the kids will be laughing. So what happens is that if you don't beat that kid, other kids will learn from that kid.
Someone will say, "Look at my face. If it was in Ghana, I could have killed a lot of people. I could have killed a lot of people. How can you come and show me your anus in front of the class?"
That is one of the things that, and so you need to find a way to punish them, because if you don't do it, the other kids will learn. Very important.
Yeah.
But we are fortunate in this teacher's situation. The guy didn't come again. This one said that
you will pronounce a word and waiting for them to repeat. One will make a funny sound and they will all follow that person. Yes.
My biggest nightmare. I'm teaching you sound, something you don't know, and you are making mockery like of what I'm teaching you.
Yeah.
You don't know English. You have no idea. I'm teaching you a new sound or a new word.
Yeah.
And you are making fun. And the interesting
like
part
you
is,
say, go fishing. Like seriously.
Last I was teaching them jingle bells, and I was saying jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle jingle jingle. What the fuck?
I could have killed a lot.
And when that happens, the students now lose focus and now they are laughing.
Yeah.
So now you need to do something, because if you don't do something, you will lose the focus of that class. You need to punish that, and man. Do you have another one, or I should move on? This one says that because of this, I have taken one kid as my best friend, just so he doesn't mess my class up. Just 6 years old, though. And sometimes that's one of the things. You need to draw them closer.
Yeah.
The very stubborn ones.
Yeah.
Because you can't beat them. You can't kick them out.
Yeah.
And they'll always be disturbing your class. So you need to make them your friends and maybe find a position for them so they don't mess up the class.
Yeah. And this one also says, I met one TA who slaps students. Her class is always disciplined and smooth.
Oh, yes. Yes, you haven't seen some before. I have seen some before. Even last 2 days, one of my TAs slapped one of the students.
Yeah.
Sometimes they will kick you.
Yes. Some of the TAs are very disciplined.
Yeah.
Like some of the TAs will not even talk.
Yeah.
But they will still be disciplined.
Because they know them. Because the kids know them to be violent.
Yeah.
Don't let this TA there.
Yes.
We have one.
So
one
you
of our
just use
schools.
one eye, then everybody will be quiet.
Yeah, because when she rants, you die.
Yeah.
Like some of the kids will come and.
Yeah. Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
So that's what happens.
But some of the TAs are also not helping. Some of them play with the kids.
Of course, we have different types of
different types
TAs.
of
That's why you need to get a good TA. Because if you get a good TA, if you have, let me tell you, the most stubborn class I'm talking about, there is this teacher who just enters the class and everyone is quiet. Because if you misbehave, she will slap you.
Wow.
So that's how bad it can get to.
Yeah.
This one says that kindergarten, they always ask, teacher, do you have a girlfriend? Kindergartens asking, teacher, do you have a girlfriend?
It's normal in Vietnam. It's kind of,
You go to teach anywhere.
Get those questions.
That's the normal questions.
Yeah.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Where are you from? Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, do you have a girlfriend?
And I'm like,
are you married?
I'm like, are you married? I'm like, I don't have a girlfriend. Do you want to be my girlfriend? And then sometimes the TAs the principal will even be asking. I'm like, I'm single. I'm single. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. Do you want a girlfriend? And the ones they don't also want a boyfriend too. So why are you asking me?
So why are you asking? Why are the kids interested in we having girlfriends or not?
But in Vietnam, it's a normal thing. I once showed a picture of myself and my Vietnamese friend on the screen.
On the
The whole
screen.
class. Yeah. Teacher. Hey, these kids are bad students. This one says that I have something I call face the wall. I tried in a particular school, and the entire class wanted to be punished.
The punishment has done, like it has turned to fun.
Yes.
It has turned to having fun.
So now this teacher was asking students to come and face the wall as a form of punishment, and everybody also wants to face the wall. Oh my God!
You are using the African method to punish kids in Vietnam.
Man.
You know, in Africa we used to use that method.
Yes,
like
and
they
it
face the
works,
wall. We
it
will call
works.
you. We just come and stand in front of the board, then you face the wall.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't like it in Africa,
Yeah.
but here they've just turned it to.
It's fun. Everybody wants to face the wall. Man. They do work for a long time. They see the trend and forget it. That's why we always get to equip ourselves. Yeah, so he's also talking about the gift method and it works for some time, but it fades away with time.
See, look at this. He said, I used to teach in a public school. One day I tried our local Adankuma Sunday on one guy, 30 squats. After he finished, everyone wanted to try it. And I couldn't complete the class. What I took as punishment became fun.
So now you ask the student to do
They think you want them to exercise.
And the punishment you are trying to punish, rather they thought it was fun.
It was fun.
Oh my God, what a...
Because in Africa, when you do Adankuma Sunday for 30 squats, it is
the craziest punishment.
craziest
Like in Africa, if a wiki teachers are those who use that. Like,
Yes, yes.
You do Adankuma Sunday.
like you do
Eh?
a lot of
For squat, but the kids are rather they see it as fun. Oh
fun.
my God!
And I think maybe in Africa we say like Odiameko.
Yeah.
This one, that one, I think everybody will stand up and do it. They think you are dancing or something.
Yeah. I think as time goes on, we should be educating ourselves on how to handle this case in one way or the other. Knowledge has always been power. There may be some simple gists one will share that will save many from classroom wahala. Of
Yeah.
course, you need to update yourself because the kids change.
Yeah.
And even the methods that you are using, they are not permanent methods. They change over time. The kids get used to one, you need to change and bring another one. So that's what we learned from us. So that's a very important
Someone
one.
also said, I lost my center job last year for giving a student one ugly knock. His motives are to always fall and mess up games. Some students are more than ones.
Man, do you know it's weird? In every Vietnamese class, there is that one student, one who is intentionally
has decided to be the odd one out.
About the many tears, about the many tears. Disturbing and in every
the odd
Vietnamese
one
class,
out,
there is just one that student, that one student.
Yes.
And when that happens, that student has what I put up.
Yeah.
You beat the student. Tia will tell you, oh, don't that will not change anything.
Yeah.
And you need to leave him, and he'll be messing you. Become to and then they'll come in front. They won't even want to touch you.
Yeah, they want to.
If you're not careful in the center, and you go and knock a student, that will be the end of you.
Yeah.
Or if you go and hit a student,
Yeah.
that
But
will be the end of
you can hold the ear. It's normal.
Even that one, it depends on how you do it.
It depends on how you do it.
How about you go
and
and
the intention.
you go and you just and the assistant, my ear is broken. My ear is broken. You know, so it's about action and reaction.
It's about how you respond.
Exactly.
The emotions attached to it and how. Sometimes when you do that, the entire students know you are punishing the kids. They even see that, oh, okay, teacher is punishing the kid. You understand? So they won't take it serious. Sometimes even the kid that you do this, at the end, the person will be laughing because he thinks you are punishing.
Just yesterday, one student was just messing up what I was teaching. I had to with a book and after the tears, no, I told you, sorry.
So when one thing is, this thing when they do it. Well, when you do that, I'll just hold it like this, twist it a little bit. So they won't do that again because when you do it in my face, I just hold and twist it. You understand? It's just cool.
Just for you to stop, not to repeat it another time.
So they won't repeat it again.
This one says that small pinch and knocks. How can I say a lion and you see two kids saying dog? A lion will say dog.
Yes, it happens.
You have kids who are like that.
Yeah, you'll be saying this, then they'll be saying something else. You'll be saying maybe go fishing, then they will be saying swimming.
They're just fooling. They're just messing your class up. You know, and one student did that, and I punished the student. And when we closed, he told a friend to come and tell me that what it is I am a goat also.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I like being a goat.
I'm gonna say, teacher, FIFA.
There's a game called Free Fire. There's a game. Yeah, there's a game called Free Fire.
Then they are saying FIFA.
Free Fire. It's a game. There are two, Free Fire and there's
Limquan.
Yes. They are very popular Vietnamese games.
That's why they say Free Fire.
Free Fire is a game.
It's a FIFA.
No, I also initially thought it was FIFA.
Okay.
But it's a game, Vietnamese game. They play online. You can Google and see. And that is the game most of the kids now pick. What the fuck? They will play the game, and they will program the program. When they are beaten, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay.
So more the kids pick those
words
from there without even knowing what it means.
Okay.
And they will say, what the fuck? But they don't know what it means. They're not insulting, but
they don't know what it means.
Yeah, some will also know actually.
Okay.
Sometimes the best way is you pretend like you know Siam.
Yes.
You follow your emotions, then you are putting yourself in hot water.
Yes.
Sometimes you pretend.
That
this one student, they just want to get attention from you.
Yeah.
So they'll be misbehaving, they'll be doing whatever.
Pretend
like you've never seen them.
Yeah. And
they will stop. I listed out a lot of ways to manage your class so that you don't fall in this problem. Know that we don't beat kids in Vietnam, and I'm sure every part of the world, we don't beat kids.
Yeah.
If we're trying to discipline a child, be very circumspect about it and know what you are doing. Don't go and do anything that will harm the kids, anything that will bring you problem, because people have actually lost jobs for just trying to discipline their kids.
Yeah.
If it gets too complicated, I think you should just ignore the kid. Better still, I also believe that after every 2 years, probably you should change center. Initially, I didn't believe in that, but that's why the white in Vietnam, they teach for at least 1 year. 1 year is too much. They'll leave.
Yeah.
6 months they will leave.
They become used to you.
Yes, because the Vietnamese, when they become used to you, controlling them is a problem.
Yeah.
So at least if you teach in one center for at least 2 years, I think you should leave. I advise you should leave. Because if it's the same student, they get too used to you. Now you tell them things and they don't want to, they get too used to you. And with time, they know that you can't beat them. They know that, they will get to know that foreign teachers are not supposed to beat them. With time, they will get to know. And when they know that, they'll start misbehaving and, a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, if you have if you're also proactive, you'll be changing your strategies as and when it goes on. But it's one of the ideas. And if you are suffering, I know a lot of teachers are silently suffering from this. Some are in centers where the kids are now they can't control the kids and they don't want them to beat them, and now they are dying. Every day they go to class, they are dying.
Yeah, they feel like the time should even end fast.
Yes.
they should just complete the lesson as soon as possible.
There are classes, the moment you enter, your next wish is to live there. And the class will never end because you are wishing like that.
You're running away.
So guys, those are some disciplining and ways to keep your class active and prevent them from making noise and disturbing and also beating them. So that is our intention. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.